Welcome to Engagement Factory's 5-question challenge. I'm here today with Arman Darkahi from GLoot. So let's get right to it, Arman. Give us a short introduction of yourself and your company.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Arman Darkahi and I'm the product marketing manager for GLoot. So basically I'm doing various marketing strategies for our brand and channels, and our goal is to make it possible for people to compete in video games. And right now we operate pretty much worldwide, but our target markets are in North and South America.
Interesting. Now, are you a digital marketing newbie or a superstar?
It's always funny putting titles on yourself, but I think I've started to leave the newbie segment. I'm leaning more towards the superstar, which is a fantastic title. I think I might have to put that on my LinkedIn, actually. I think I was thinking about this question earlier, and I think there's a time in your career when you stop relying on others for information and help, and instead you start executing from your own experience and knowledge. And I think that's the moment where you shift to the next level, and that's pretty much where I am right now. And of course, you always keep seeking knowledge. You never stop learning. But I think there's a difference of, instead of blindly following instructions, you start applying and tweaking things kind of boldly. And so that's where I am right now, and it feels really cool.
That's a very good answer. Now, if we were to ask some of your customers, what do you think they would say about your digital communication?
Yeah, so before I answer, I just want to say GLoot is a startup, so we're still building basically the company, but also all our marketing channels. But we've seen some fantastic results over the last 5 months. And I think most of our customers or prospects would say it's really the ads and stuff they see, it's really efficient and appealing. And that's really a clearly designed intent from us. So we have a clearly designed internal goal of what we want to achieve, of course. But we also pinpointed a consumer need. So me and my colleagues are laser focused on that need. And when we do this practically, we try to do this as appealing as possible. We have some really talented art directors and copywriters in the department, and they're super important and they do a great job, because we need people, as the cliche say, we need them to stop for more than a split second to see our ads. But beyond that, when we look at all our channels, I think we utilize them very efficiently. And with that, I mean, like, we lean into the strength of each channel, and we think a lot about the consumer's mind state depending on where in the funnel they are. And that's really like the important part for us. So learning the tool or channel is kind of the easy part, because as long as you can invest the time in, you can learn the business managers or how to upload the audiences to Facebook or whatever. But learning about the human behavior and how to figure out what they need in different times, that's really the difficult part. So we put a lot of effort in that, me and my colleagues, and we minimize the fluff and we present our offer clearly, and we've seen the market resonate with that. So I think most of them would say that our communication is quite efficient.
Well done. Now, as a recipient or a consumer, do you have an example of a great customer experience?
Yeah, I was thinking about this, and I think the company I'm about to mention, I think everyone in the marketing field has seen them somehow, but it's actually Mondaycom. And I don't work there. I don't know anyone. So
you're not getting paid to say this.
I'm not getting paid saying this, which would be funny, because I think they really nailed down their marketing. Because not only are their ads like really appealing, in my opinion, they look good, they present the information, but they seem to utilize most channels like retargeting, content marketing, CRM, to really try to build that top of mind. And it seems like when you're ready for a project management tool, as we are actually right now, they make it really easy to find them and also get the information you need, which is quite surprisingly difficult for most companies to get right. Like, when you need information, sometimes it's really difficult finding, like, what does it cost, exactly what does it do, and all of these things. And I think a lot of that comes down to a lot of times in the marketing field, we focus so much on our own little niche that we forget like it's an entire funnel that needs to work together. And from what I've seen, they seem to do this well. And once again, I'm not paid by them, so I just want to give them a shout out.
Yeah, good example.
Yeah.
Now, in the year of 2020, as people are rapidly becoming more digital, socializing, consuming, and working online, etc. So, what opportunities do you think you will leverage or have leveraged already?
Interesting question. I think there's a funny story. When I graduated in 2012, which is quite a few years ago now, people used to ask me, like, do you want to work with regular or digital marketing? Which in hindsight is kind of funny because it's all one thing right now. I think most people would agree to that. And I don't think you can work in a marketing department or agency today and not have a digital plan. You would be, dead in the waters before you even started. So for us, the question is instead, how do we prepare for the rapid changes that is coming? Because we have to remember it's not only in a work field, marketing, that this is happening. It's a society thing. Like all of it is digital. A lot of it is handled by mobile phones. So we have to prepare for these changes and be ready for that. So internally, we talk a lot about being platform agnostic. And by that, we mean we're not permanently invested in anything. Like if we need to, we can change our channels and strategies tomorrow. If we see that A, it brings value to the consumer, of course, and B, value to the company. And the way we do this practically is my colleagues at the business intelligence department, super talented people, but they seem to have built a tech stack that's really flexible and makes it easy to plug in and out stuff. And adding to that, we have colleagues. We invest a lot in humans that are passionate about work and learning. So that's really cool because that really gives us the ability to try a lot of things. And then we stop things that we see don't work. And then we invest heavily in stuff that do work. Mm. And then we sprinkle, the human passion, putting the hours in and making stuff look good. And it all sounds simple when you talk about it, but I've been at so many companies and worked with agencies that can't really do this because they're so invested in one or two different things. And that might be, they might be invested with money financially, or it might be their business plan, or even knowledge. Some people don't want to learn other things. So the short time we worked at GLoot here, I know everyone is still learning things. We want to try new things. We're not loyal to any platform or, strategy. So as long as it works for us, we try, we break it, and then we invest if we see potential in it. So that's really our strategy.
Yeah. So finally, who do you nominate for the 5-question challenge? Who should we speak to next?
I would like to nominate David Larsson, who works at an agency called Trickle, who I think his title is Creative and Distribution Director, but a really talented guy that really understands communication and how we reach different humans in different parts of the funnel. So I think that would be a good match for you guys.
Excellent. We'll try to talk to him then. Thanks a lot and see you out there.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Cheers.